Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love. And today I was catching up on doing private readings for people. And the questions, I just thought these particular questions were really good. So I thought I would do a reading for the collective for the same questions. So this is a Whatsssup reading. And the 6 questions are: what's going on emotionally for us at the moment? What does my twin need from me now? If you had the courage to speak to me, what would you say? What can we both do to keep momentum towards our highest paths? What does the universe want us to say to us now? And what does the universe want us to know about our future? So this is for those who resonate with this twin flame soul to soul energy. And the decks that I'm using are the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reid, and also the Messages of Love Oracle. So the first question is, what is emotionally going on for us at the moment? This is between you and your mirror soul, your divine counterpart. So what is going on emotionally for us at the moment? Okay, so let's have a look what comes through. So first one is strength. So emotionally, you're having to dig deep and know your strengths. All of these connections, you know, as we know that, look at her, she's the tree, she's holding the universe up in her hand. And all these connections are about inner strength, finding your inner strength. Your twin highlights your inner strength to you because your twin shows you how to love. And look at the table. I've got love all over this table. So it's basically saying what's going on at the moment is to dig deep, feel rooted to the universe as well. Know that you are strong, and emotionally, the both of you, you're giving each other strength. So what does your twin need from you at the moment? To educate yourself. How perfect is that? Look at the light. She looks like she's looking at a book with Tinkerbell and the light all around. So learn about your soul connection together. Learn about what these connections are. You know, it's a journey of discovery, a discovery of the soul path that you've had together, the learnings that you've come to do this time round, the switching on to the light and the miracles that brings. So I love that. So it's all about, we're all in a phase of education as well. You know, nobody has all the answers. We're learning as we go along. And that's what's just so lovely about these connections, is that we are the way showers for a new way of being, a new vibration. And so that's what's quite amazing. And he looks like Peter Pan there. So remembering that we have this childlike kind of vibe with the love, you know, it brings back that childhood vibe. So if you had the courage to speak to me, what would you say? Keep your arms wide open to the universe. Yeah, this is so beautiful, because if you look at that, she's wearing green as well. Green is about healing. The first message today was about rescuing our souls. You know, that's what we're doing on these connections, and healing each other through this path. You know, we do that with our energy. We do that as we maneuver through this crazy, you know, these crazy energies and what's going on in the world, and realizing that we've come with a higher purpose. So what can you both do to keep momentum towards your highest path? And the message is to follow your inner compass, of course, to keep listening to your intuition, to keep dialing into the voice of your heart, to not second guess yourself. You know, that's the biggest thing, is trusting in your intuition, because so often the doubt and the fear and everything else comes in, but we're, you know, that's our biggest thing, is our intuition. That is our inner compass home. So what does the universe want to say about your connection now, right? What does the universe want to say about your connection right now? And it is the wizard. Look at that. Look, that's so funny. Look at him. The wise wizard is saying to keep spiraling upwards. Look at the spirals behind him. And to keep going upwards, number 3, no surprises that it's number 3, because 3 is the Trinity. It's the third energy. Divine feminine, divine masculine, divine love. And the divine, that's what we're forming together, that third energy, which brings us all home. Spiraling upwards in our awareness, and not only in our awareness, but also in our spiritual awakening. So the last one is, what does the universe want us to know, or want you to know, about your future with your connection with your twin? And the message is the shapeshifter. Oh my goodness. So I have to say how beautiful that is, because this was the first card that came out in the personal read. So I wondered if that was going to show. So it's obviously beautifully significant that this has come as the ending, because this is basically how we shift together in this magical shape-shifting world. So that is just so amazing. 52 is number 7. 7 is the number of the soul. And so I will share 52 because it is beautiful. And this is the one that I was drawn to share with the lady. So it's no surprise that this has come through again. So this is what's happening at the moment. This is our future. So, and the future is golden. So when the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact on your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. Oh my God. So that is the future with our twins. You know, that's what the universe is saying. All the time you are shape-shifting, working together with your energies to help you, you know, become the best version of yourself that you can be. And you're doing that together in spirit. And that's why it's so beautiful. It makes me feel quite emotional, because it's just, you know, like I said, the guy that shared his play with me recently, and reading that has really kind of invoked a lot of me thinking about things that have gone on for my connection over the last, you know, however many years. And it's made me look at it it came along just at the right time for me to just remember how beautifully magical it's been. And that we are juggling. Look at this, the shapeshifter is juggling all of these things all the time. But basically it's to awaken the heart, and the heart is here in this golden flames. So we are all awakening together. So what's going on emotionally for us? What message do they want to give us? And it is this. How crazy is that? It's support and strength. So you have the strength. It's important that you lean on people to give you strength at this time. That's why, you know, sharing stories, sharing the videos, sharing, you know, like the stories and all the, you know, everything that happens. It's important that we share, and we're here for each other. So that's a beautiful synchronicity right there. So what does your twin want to tell you about what they need from you at the moment? And it is to know that you're reaching a new level of commitment for self-love, right? Because remembering that it's always about you primarily, and then the rest will follow. So it's about learning about yourself, learning about your inner light, learning this new level of love for self. So if they had the courage to speak to you, what would they say? They want to be able to say, keep the door open for me to come. Keep your heart open for me. And they also want to say, you can, you can be completely vulnerable with this person, you know, with them. That's what they want. That's how these connections change and the vibration changes, because it's all about being open, being vulnerable, being a new way of being. So the next one, what can we both do to keep momentum towards our highest path? So what do we need to do to keep momentum going? And the message is, you can't make it up. Just to know that this person is here to teach you a spiritual lesson. Just that knowing in itself will propel you forwards. Call in their energy when you want to manifest. You know, call in their energy when you're asking about what is your soul purpose, what's your mission. If you need help and guidance in, you know, job or life or where you live or, you know, what you need to do or any of those things, just remember that this person is here to give you that lesson. So ask for their help, you know, because asking, like with everything, we have free will. But if we ask, then they can come in and support us. And they can't do that unless you ask. So that's just perfect. And then listen to your intuition. So what does the universe want to say at the moment to you now about your connection? And it is this. Release, radical acceptance, and release it. Surrender it. Give it up to, you know, the third energy. Trust in the third energy, because this is what the wise wizard wants to say. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside of yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another, and a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. Oh, I love that. So it's saying let the third energy step in. You know, your part is finding your inner strength, you know, understanding that you're on a spiritual journey, understanding that it's about self-love. Educate yourself in your soul path. And the more that you do that, the more you release, you know, the neediness around the connection, because you know that it will be when it's meant to be. So what does the universe want to tell you about the future? What do you want to say? And the message is, the passion will be rekindled. Right? It will say, you know, the passion is there. I just want to pull another one. The passion will be rekindled in these connections, you know. So don't miss those flags that come along your way. And this is really about saying, sorry, let me just move this down. Because, you know, like it said there, the magical shapeshifter, the map shifter, is there to allow you to be the best version of yourself. And so therefore, don't dismiss the flags that are shown to you, the triggers that are shown to you, because it's so easy to, because we just think, oh, look, this relationship can stand the test of time. So it's here to teach you a spiritual lesson. It's here to allow you to become more of who you're meant to be on this planet, walking this earth as a spiritual, switched on human being. And just don't ignore the triggers that come your way, because those triggers come for a reason. And I love that we've got rekindle the passion, because, you know, this is something that's never been done before. This is a new way of loving, a new way of being, a new way of being able to share your voice and share your story. So there you go. I love that. So the main message is to know that this connection is all about inner strength, finding and coming to a new level of love for yourself, remaining open-hearted, understanding that this is here for a spiritual teaching, a spiritual lesson. You need to release and accept that everything that along the way is here to basically make you the best version of yourself, and this relationship is here to stand the test of time. So there you go, beautiful message. So if you would like to have a reading like this for yourself, you can ask 6 questions. I intuit the 6 answers with the cards like this, and you receive a private YouTube video, and you can then listen to that video as many times as you like, and it has like a healing intent within it as well. So it basically lifts and shifts your vibration. I'm just going to be called to just finish by reading the Strength card. So what is going on at the moment? What do we need to be aware of? Because emotionally it is difficult. And we have also had the inner conflict card. That was the energy, the grounding energy for this week. So there is going to be turbulent emotions. And the message is this: your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting tasks is yours at this time. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The Strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connections becomes more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and a reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. Oh wow, amazing. So I've been sharing about the play from this guy that has written a play about his connection. And again, it's just so amazing. So when it's all finalized, I will be making it available via this channel, and you can go and buy the play and read it. And I would highly recommend that you do that, because it really has kind of like, in a really good way, made me reflect on so much of what's happened, and also again reach a new level of, I mean, basically the education, just like what do we need to do at the moment, and it's about rekindling the magic for your connection, just remembering all of the wonderful things. And when you read it, it will, I'm sure for you, as it did me, it just made me reflect and remember all of the amazing things that have happened along this path. And just how many synchronicities there are, and how much we do share along the path as well. So there you go. I really hope that helps. Like I say, if you would like a reading like this, then please do. All details are in the link against the video. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.